Below the itinerary is the recommended reading list section. This is where you will enter reading lists so that they appear on the Rhodes Scholar website and in the automated preparatory materials. No records exist for our brand new SPI. Click the Copy from Master link to see what reading list records you already have. Select as many as are appropriate and click the Copy Records button. You will see a confirmation message. Click the Back to SPI link to return to the date SPI, where you will see the records you just copied. If you need to add a brand new reading list record, click the Add New link. Enter the information. Click the ABC Spell Check button to check for spelling errors. Check the Save to Master box before clicking the Save link to save this reading list record to your SPI master list as well. Repeat these steps for each reading list record you want to add. Next is the FAQ section. These are frequently asked questions and answers that are most commonly entered by the Rhodes Scholar Participant Services Group. When Participant Services staff receive program-related questions not answered by your SPI, they contact the host provider for the answer. They will then record each question and answer in the FAQ area of the SPI, allowing staff to see the information and potentially provide it to other callers. It is rare that you will enter an FAQ. You should enter information in the other SPI fields because the FAQ section is not displayed on the Rhodes Scholar website. FAQs are only available to our staff. Since we are building a SPI from scratch, we will leave this section blank. If the SPI header indicates that passports are required for U.S. citizens, a section for passport visa information appears. Again, you have the option of using records that are on your SPI master, which you should first check by clicking the Copy from Master link. Select as many as are appropriate and click the Copy Records button. You will see a confirmation message. Click the Back to SPI link to return to the date SPI, where you will see the records you just copied. If you need to add a brand new passport record, click the Add New link. Click the yellow icon to see the instructions for passport and visa information. Enter the information, then click the ABC Spell Check button to check for spelling errors. Check the Save to Master box before clicking the Save link to save this passport record to your SPI master list as well. Repeat these steps for each passport visa record you want to add. Let's skip over web links, notes, and attachments for now. We'll come back to those later. The next section is for program staff, which are group leaders, site coordinators, instructors, listening device contacts, and emergency contacts. Records are created and stored on the Provider Info tab of this website, but it is here that you select them for the SPI for inclusion on your program evaluations and/or in your automated preparatory materials. To begin, click the Add New link in the Program Staff section. This page will first prompt you to select a staff member from your organization's program staff list. Select a name from the list of active program staff. Click the yellow icon to see the instructions for program staff. Enter the information, then click the ABC Spell Check button to check for spelling errors, and click the Save link to save this staff record. If a staff person is fulfilling two roles, you will repeat the process, select them from the list, but select a different role. If you don't see the staff person in your organization's program staff list, you can add a new one from this page. Click the Add Program Staff link on the right side of the page, which is a shortcut to your organization's program staff list. A new window will open. Check the Show Inactive Program Staff box to see all of the program staff records on file before you add or edit records. You might not have seen a staff person on the previous list because they were marked as inactive. If you don't see the staff person in the list, click the New Program Staff link at the bottom of the page. Enter the information, then click the ABC Spell Check button and click the Save link to save this staff record to your organization's staff list. then close the window that opened. Now, back on the SPI Program Staff page, click the Refresh Program Staff link on the right side of the page to see your new entry. Select the staff member and follow the steps as before, selecting the staff member, assigning them a role, and entering the appropriate text. Click Spell Check and save. Providers using the Automated Preparatory Materials process will see some additional sections: web links, notes, attachments, and 2 participant mailing covers attachment sections. For web links, you can enter a web link here, or select one or more from your SPI master list for inclusion in the mailings. Web addresses are always entered without the lead http://. As we've seen earlier, we can use the copy from master or add new links and follow the steps to add a web link to the SPI. Notes are for information that appears nowhere else in the SPI, but information you want to appear in the mailings. Attachments are PDF documents that you want to appear as part of the mailing. They are items that apply regardless of the program date, such as a diagram of a program's travel route or a city map with the accommodation address highlighted. They must be created using the standard US letter format size of 8.5 inches by 11 inches, and they must be added to your SPI master before you can select them for inclusion in the SPI. There are several forms automatically included in the mailing, so you do not need to include or refer to these: participant information, formerly known as the health and safety and participant background information forms. For intergenerational programs, the parental consent and intergenerational rules forms. And for international programs, the independent travel information form. To add an attachment to your SPI master, scroll up to the top of the page and click the SPI master list link. In the Jump to list at the top of the page, click the Attachments link to bring you down to the Attachments section at the bottom of the SPI master list. Scroll to the bottom of the list and click the Add New link. Click the yellow icon to see the instructions for adding attachments. Browse for and select the PDF file. Enter the information, then click the ABC Spell Check button and click the Save link. Click on the Back to SPI Master link to return to the SPI Master list and repeat the steps to add more attachments. To return to the SPI you were working on, scroll to the top and click the Campaign List link. Then click on the campaign where the program date SPI you are working on is, search for and scroll to the program date, and click the Edit SPI link. Scroll down to the Attachment section. Click the Add New link to select one or more of the attachments from your SPI master list. Select which mailing the attachment should appear in. US and Canada programs have just one mailing. International and Adventures Afloat programs have 2 mailings, so you can indicate which mailing the attachment should appear in, or select both. Click the Save link to save your record. There are 2 participant mailings covers attachment sections. It is here that you are entering a JPEG image for the preparatory mailing's front cover, and a PDF for the mailing's back cover, and PDF documents that appear within the mailing. In most cases, you will add your files to the All Program Date section for use on all program dates. In the rare case you need a different cover or attachments for a single program date, you can add records in the Participant Mailings Covers Attachments for Date section in the SPI instead. Click the Add New link, then click the yellow icon to read the instructions about the cover images and PDF attachments. The rules about file size, layout, and format are all listed here. Browse your system for the file, select the type, and click the Save link. You can only have one front cover and one back cover. If you add more than one of the other file types, use the sequence number to designate the order they should appear in the mailing. We have now reached the end of our brand new SPI creation. Let's scroll up and review the links at the top of the page. The SPI web page preview will allow you to review your SPI details as they will eventually be displayed on the Rhodes Scholar website. Click the link to open another page. Program dates and prices per person will often not display properly in this view, so please disregard those details. Most of the SPI information will be found on the Program Details and Travel Details pages. Close the page when you're done. The Delete SPI link allows you to delete the whole SPI, perhaps because you want to create a new one or copy one from a different program date. Copying a SPI is covered in a separate video tutorial. So now that we've completed and reviewed the SPI information, we need to submit the SPI by the SPI deadline. Back on the campaign dashboard, locate the program date and click the Submit SPI link on the right side of the page. If there are missing parts of the SPI, you may not see a Submit SPI link, but will see an error message instead. Click the Submit SPI link for each program date you have created a SPI for. Once you have clicked the link, you can no longer edit the SPI. The page will refresh and you will see a View SPI link instead. Click it to view your SPI information. If you need to make a change, you will need to navigate to the Maintenance tab and edit your SPI, submit a SPI change, or contact the Operations Help Desk for assistance. This concludes the SPI loading tutorial. There are many help resources available to you. Throughout the site, click on the help links to open the appropriate help page. These are very specific in their instructions and examples. On the Resources tab, refer to the Reference Guide section 13 on SPI Submission. And don't forget that you can contact the Operations Help Desk at 617-457-5565 Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, or email them at progops@rhodescholar.org.